morning, everybody. I have another review for you. Romantic Country, The Land of Beautiful Towering Castles, and a fantasy coloring book. And I have to tell you that there's some ladies in my Facebook group that have displayed some works of art with these books. They are just fantastic, and it has inspired me to get this book and check it out. So first things first, I want to show you what came in the back of the book is a poster of the castles, the lands, and I want you to pay attention to how they look. So then you have your trees and whatnot and your little pathway. It's a really cute little poster. So I'm like, oh cool, that's neat, little neat add-on, right? Well, when I went through the book and I was looking in the back, it shows you how to take the pieces apart and make your own little village, like a pop-up type or style village with furniture, people, and whatnot. I thought that was really cute. And then it says how to play, color, and then display on the wall. I mean, just, it's got all kinds of neat little stuff in here that's, you know, really cute. So, I went through this, I flipped through the pictures first. I mean, who doesn't do that before I read any of this stuff? But she's got, I encourage you, if you get this book, to read, because it's really cute. It's really awesome the way she came about the book. But here is the most fascinating thing ever. Of all the images in this, or all of the images in this book were drawn with a toothpick. It was about 8 years ago that I purchased ink for the first time. I had carelessly forgotten to buy a dip pen. This incident originally got me started using a toothpick for drawing. Compared to a regular pen, I found that drawing with a toothpick brought about different degrees of thickness in my lines and enabled me to draw more warmly and tastefully. Since then, the toothpick has become my favorite drawing tool. I used approximately 700 toothpicks to draw the images in this book. In order to create your own original story while coloring, feel free to follow your imagination and write a story or add lines with your own toothpick. In this way, you'll be able to create your own one-of-a-kind picture book. So I just thought that was fantastic. So when I do the flip through, just pay attention to the line work in it, and just, you'll be just as amazed as I was with it, because, I mean, come on, who draws with a toothpick? I mean, that takes some talent. So here we have magnificent castles. We can make these so beautiful. You got your little kitchen area. I can't wait to color these. I get tongue-tied just thinking about it. And there's our little garden shed. Look at that. I love it, love it, love it, love it. There's so much to color in here, but I love the tea tables, and they're kind of like all throughout the book. There's her garden. Keeping in mind it's Romantic Country, so you have, you know, cottages and castles and, you know, different, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That, I promise, was not a herd of elephants. That was my dogs coming up the stairs. Yeah. More books and bread. Look at all that. Just waiting to be colored. Ooh, I feel like Easter eggs. Or what are those real fancy eggs called? Fabergé. I know I can't get all of it in there. It's the way I've got my camera set up, but I think you get the gist of it. I'd rather be up close and then do this than far away and you not be able to see anything. So I mentioned my Facebook group earlier. If you are looking for a great group of people to share your artwork with and learn different techniques from, it's a wonderful group. We post videos, tutorials, and things all the time. People ask questions and get so many replies and answers that are not mean or hateful. They're very helpful. We don't allow any of that there. Oh, and there's tons of files in the file section, like color charts, color pencil and pen charts, where you can keep track of what you have and what you don't have. Like a color swatch chart kind of thing. Like every brand you can imagine. Oops, I skipped one. That reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood. I know it's not, but that's just what it reminds me of. Oh, I can't wait to color that. We're going to make that gorgeous, people. Gorgeous. Oh, and in the Facebook group, in the album section, we have like hundreds of different coloring book albums so that you can like post your pictures that you color from the books. And that way it's kind of like a second review for people. They can go in there and see what to expect if the book hasn't been done on video yet. This is the page that I started, and I was in the middle of coloring and was like, I have to stop and share this book with you guys. And I'm somewhat OCD when it comes to stuff, and what is absolutely driving me nuts about this page, I love it, I'm going to continue it, but it's driving me nuts, is that this mirror is not centered with this bed. So if that drives you crazy, shout out in the comment box. But it's still a gorgeous picture. I'm still going to color it. I'm guessing these are pictures on the wall of the castle of their dogs and cats. Oh, look, tea time. Ooh, who's excited about that? My dog just passed gas. It's disgusting. Look at that table with all the different chairs. I'm excited to color these. I'm the kind of person that I like for my mind to be occupied with a bunch of different stuff all at the same time so that I can color each little bit instead of just like one whole page of patterns. I'm not a pattern girl. Or not a pattern colorist, I should say. Oh, if you like the video, subscribe below. And I will put a link to this book in the comment section as well as on the Facebook page. And they actually have, I think, 3. They have a book 1, 2, and 3, and they're all different. And I didn't even realize that when I bought this. I probably would have got all 3 at the same time, but this one's going to keep me busy for a while. Oh, and as you can see, the pages are not perforated, and they are double-sided, so you can't use markers in it unless you just don't care what the other side of the page looks like. And I even tried the method where you color in with the let me see if it's back here. You color in with the color pencil first, and then you do your black marker over it, and it doesn't leak through or seep through, and it didn't work. Where is it? It still came through on the back enough to where you can not color the picture. Well, I did do it. I don't know where I did it. Anyway, so yeah, you can't use markers. You can use light-handed fine liners, not heavy-handed where you saturate the paper. Gel pens are fine. Color pencils are fine. Pastels are fine. Unless you don't care about the page on the back. You can do whatever you want. Oh, here's another one of my favorites. It's a tea. Look at all the different teapots and the tea. I love it. It's so... I'm going to have so much fun. The kitty in the window. Clockwork. Look, a little town. The paper's pretty thick too. It's like cardstock, and it holds the tooth pretty well. Or I mean, it holds the pigment pretty well. Let me see. Let me flip back over here. You can see that I've got multiple layers, and I've blended them, and it's pretty smooth now. But I would say I probably used 6 to 7 layers, and then I blended it with a blender pencil. But now it's smooth, and it's really not taking any more color. Same with the bedspread, but it does take a lot of, well, you can see in the window how I've got my darks and lights and whatnot, and like on here, it does take it very well, so there's no issues there. But again, this is Romantic Country, and I will put the links in the box, and I will put it in our Facebook group as well. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you think. Bye.